Hi guys, so today I'm gonna be filming this no makeup look. If you want to learn how to get this dewy, flawless, natural look, then keep watching. So hopefully today my hair are not going to disturb us in between the video. So let's get into it. So I'm very excited and very nervous for this video at the same time, and let me just show you why. Subscribe to my channel guys. So I'm using this purple lip balm which I really like, and today my lips are super chappy, so I'm gonna use this on my lips before the makeup. So now I'm gonna use this Versali bottle. I don't know exactly what the name is, so I'm gonna link it down in description. To hydrate my extremely sensitive dry skin, I'm gonna take a few drops of this. This actually moisturizes my skin really well, and I'm gonna tap it. I'm gonna use this Black Beauty from Lakme. It has that white cast, which I like in my makeup. And that way your pores and everything gets blurry. Do let me know in the comment section if you are okay or not okay with the primer with white cast. So this exactly shows how messy and how clumsy I am and how good my makeup skills are. Because this is so bad. This is not the way you take out product. Don't do that. So I'm using this LA Pro color corrector to color out, to basically remove or hide all my flaws. I do love my imperfections, but sometimes I feel like I do not want any flaws and have that flawless, amazing makeup on. So I'm gonna use this on all my pimples and all the pigmentation which is going on my face. So I'm using this blending brush, and earlier I was not using a blending brush. Earlier I used my damn beauty blender, and that was because that time my pimples were very active or very, I don't know, sensitive. Right now I'm just having those spots and not the pimples as such. So I'm using this blending brush to blend this out and to blur all the pimples. Now that I'm done with the color correcting thing, I'm moving on to the foundation. I'm going to use these two foundation. I'm using two completely different types. One is mattifying and other is hydrating. One is good coverage, other is sheer. So names are in description, so no worries. One pump of matte and two of hydrating foundation. I'm using this brush to evenly spread my foundation, and then beauty blender will be able to blend it in its original place. I'm using my damn beauty blender to blend it all in and make a flawless base. I'm basically going for more hydrating and full coverage look. I'm also turning my beauty blender so the clean side will absorb the excess foundation from my face. Natural makeup is not about how many products you are using on your face, it's about how you are blending the number of products you are using on it. So, right now I'm blending my foundation very well, so my face will look as if I haven't applied anything. Don't forget to take your foundation till your hairline, it's important to cover that area as well. And now we will be using concealer, and I'm so sorry that it's blurry. So highlight all the spots which you want to highlight. And if you want to give your face a facelift, then highlight these areas which I did. So I'll be using this MAC concealer palette, and it is very ugly from inside, and I'm too embarrassed to show you guys. So I'll be using the darkest shade. Wow, I'm in full mood to try different products in this video. I don't know how I'm gonna look at the end. I'm so scared. As you can see, I'm tapping the product slightly. If you're not sure in makeup, then tap the product slightly and then build up. I'm actually impressed by the blending. It looks better than my hydrating compact contour technique. Literally looks like as if I'm sculpting a human, if that makes sense. I'm gonna take my hydrating compact for my forehead contour. So as you can see, I'm just tapping my beauty blender wherever that brown line is, very gently, and it's actually getting blended. And now that I'm almost done, I'm using this hydrating compact, which is from Nykaa. And I use compact powder is because when I actually like first bought makeup, I didn't know about the importance of contouring, and eventually when I started doing that, so I realized that I need a contour, and this compact powder was in little darker shade, so I started using this as a contour kit. But now that I actually found the MAC contour kit, I realized that contouring is very important, and you should have a different contour kit or something, the contour product basically. So I believe that when you do contour with actual concealer thing, or sorry, actual contour thing, तो उससे थोड़ा सा natural effect आता है. But if you blend ये powder वाला भी, तो उससे भी natural look आएगा. It's on you. So I'm using this HR compact. I don't remember मैं कब लेकर आई, मेरे हाथ लगा, मैंने उठा लिया. तो I'm setting my concealer with it, my under eye, and all the places basically where I used concealer, and I'm using the very very light shade. The reason is that I want more attention on those areas. Now I'm using this Morphe Dew which I got from Amazon, and I'm going to use uh, two different shades of brown. Yeah, these two. After taking eyeshadow in brush, I'm gonna tap it in my crease of both the eyes, and it will also give me an idea about the strokes that I should follow. Sometimes I reach till my brows, and sometimes it just gets unexplainably messy. So now I'm taking another brush to blend it. Oh my god! And I'll blend one eye on camera and other off camera. So after tapping the eyeshadow in my crease, I'm gonna take a blending brush and I'm gonna blend. But first, you people come closer. Let me teach you how to blend. So I'm blending the eyeshadow in circular motion in the end, and then I am doing those wiper strokes. I don't know what strokes these are, but this is how you have to do, and it's really really simple. Like if I can do this, you can definitely do that. Now I'm done with the blending thing. I'm gonna take a flat eyeshadow brush, and I'll take the darker brown color which I showed you earlier, and I'm tapping the color over my eyelids. It's really simple. All you have to do is gently tap your brush first in the color and then on your eyelids. Just tap it, and you don't have to do anything else. These two colors are perfect for the natural eye makeup. I'm using this big brush to brush off all the excess powder. All my eyes or all my concealer is set now. Grammatically incorrect? Check. Perfect makeup? Check. Now I'm gonna take MINISO brow palette. It's like inexpensive benefit brow set. That darker one is the brow gel which I use the most. And today my brows are very uneven. They are like two different people. One is drug addict and other is sophisticated, handsome alcoholic. I'm completely filling them all the way in. And yes, just with the brow gel. These are amazing. So I do my brows from the midsection and take it till the end, and then I come to the forward. Very easy peasy. The more you brush your brows, the more natural it will look because the pigment will get all spread and it will look very even and very nice. For brush, I'm using this blush palette which is from Camelio. Excuse me if I'm taking the name wrong. I am using this color and I kind of like it. It looks very vibrant and very ready to make me look like a clown. So I'm scared but hopeful. So it's not making me a clown. Oh my god, it's not making me a clown. It kind of looks nice. Okay, blend it well and take it all the way to your forehead and blend it really well with your contour which you did on your uh, upper cheeks, sorry, not upper cheeks, on your below cheeks or wherever you basically did your contour and mix it with the contour that you did on your forehead, and don't go towards that jawline or everything. You have to keep the blush above everything, like above your cheeks. So blending is the key, blend it well. If you apply your blush like this, like on your forehead and all the way down, then it will look more natural and it will give that illusion of very soft tan shadows. I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but my face looks very soft, and all the contouring and all the eyeshadow is looking like very soft, and it's not there standing alone waiting for people to point out that you are wearing any makeup. So all you have to do is blend it well. So this is the mascara which I am gonna use, and this is how I look after using the white eye kajal and black eyeliner. And now I'm moving on to highlighter, and I'm gonna use this highlight palette, and I'm reusing this splash art. So while doing the natural makeup thing, you don't have to take the burden of making people blind with your highlighter. All you have to do is highlight, use the highlighter very gently and very smartly. All you have to do is blend it like I'm doing, and use it a little bit on this side area of your face, so it will look more natural and it will look like the light is passing through your, like, the whole highlighted area. And even when you see in the mirror, you will see that this is how your face actually highlights. This is the way, and it's not get highlighted only in the one portion, like on the side of the cheeks. It goes all the way. So I literally observed myself in front of mirror to check that what areas on your face glows in front of the light. So I figured out that these are the areas and I think that should be highlighted, so I'm highlighting all those areas. So I'm using these falsies from Europe Girl, and I'm very scared because I use magnetic lashes and I don't use glue lashes, and this is a Huda Beauty lipstick. So this is the semi-final look. My lashes are not just with me today. I'm using this dewy setting spray from Miss Claire, my absolute favorite. And okay, missed the spray, let's try again. It's literally the sexiest setting spray ever. I have this thing where I spray this and get all wet and then use my fingers to tap. Weird, I kind of like it, I don't know. So that's the final look, you guys. Flawless, no makeup look, which you can do and tell people that that's how you wake up every morning, apart from these lashes, of course. Do like, comment, and subscribe. XO.